Dear friends, good evening. Today I would like to do an important video which is Saturn in 12 houses. So from your ascendant, Saturn, starting from your ascendant to various houses, what kind of results he gives. So I'm going to talk about that. So first you need to understand what is Saturn. So Saturn is a planet that causes delay, discipline, restriction, and mental stress, fear, anxiety. So these are the characteristics of Saturn. So Saturn, also another important thing I would like to mention is one interesting thing I got to know from one top astrologer. So Saturn actually, wherever be the house Saturn is placed, so the candidate sees some discrimination with respect to the energy portfolio that is given by that particular house. So I tell you one story. One it is interesting story. Most of the people know that. So Saturn actually, he's son of Surya, Lord Sun, okay, planet Sun. Actually, he's a stepson. Saturn is a stepson. So, he actually broke with his father, disheartened, and he went to forest and he did pinas tapasya, and he grew up in the guidance of Sukracharya, the planet Venus, known as the planet Venus. So the sun's actual sons are Ashwini Kumars. So Sun and Usha got Ashwini Kumars, and Sun and Chaya they got Saturn. So Saturn is actually a stepson. So he's always treated as a stepson by Sun. So wherever Saturn is placed in anyone's chart, the candidate sees that kind of discrimination. For example, Saturn is in 4th house. This particular person is treated as a stepdaughter or a stepson by the mother. And Saturn is in 5th house. The children treat this person as a stepfather. So that kind of discrimination is actually shown wherever the Saturn is positioned. So let us talk about Saturn in all the 12 houses first. Okay, so Saturn in 1st house, what happens? So Saturn is a very stubborn planet of very stubborn nature. And if a person has a Saturn in ascendant, that person becomes actually he is driven by many superstitions, negativity, fear, stubborn nature. So Saturn in ascendant, he aspects 3rd house. So the dealings and the relationship with siblings is not that smooth for this particular person who has Saturn in ascendant. And Saturn also aspects 7th house. So definitely he causes delay in marriage. Or they get married when they reach old age, or they marry a person who is more elder than them, maybe 10-15 years gap. And Saturn aspects 10th house with his aspect, and that is very good for actually profession. In fact, Saturn in ascendant, if he is in Swakshetra, so he gives many good results, because Sesi Mahapurusha Yoga is formed when Saturn is in ascendant in Swakshetra or in exalted position. And Saturn in 2nd house. So, and another thing I would like to mention, so wherever Saturn is there, he creates some kind of step kind of feeling. If there is Saturn in ascendant, the person feels inferior to himself. There is a lot of lack of positive energy, lot of negativity that pulls that person back. So Saturn in 2nd house. So when Saturn is in 2nd house, what happens is 2nd house is house of money, family, self-expression. So when Saturn is in 2nd house, the person becomes a miser. he won't spend money. And also there is a problem with the speech also. So the person have tendencies to lie, to cheat, because the second house is also known for self-expression and character. So Saturn in second house, he aspects fourth house. So the relationship with mother is not that good, and he aspects eighth house from with the seventh aspect. So it implies Saturn creates a lot of turbulence after marriage, and sudden accidents, sudden transformations are seen with Saturn's aspect. And Saturn aspects 11th house from second house. So basically, this again forms one yoga, because the connection between second and 11th house is always good for as far as finances are concerned. So, but because it aspects 11th house, so the relationship with the elder siblings is not good. So Saturn in third house, what happens? So when Saturn is in third house is a house of courage and initiation. So usually the malefic planets like Saturn, Mars, Rahu, Ketu, they extremely do well in third house. So Saturn also does well in third house. But the problem is Saturn causes always delay. So third house is house of initiation and desires. So there is always a lack of initiation and efforts when a person has a Saturn in third house. And Saturn in so and also a Saturn in third house. So this person is treated as a step brother when Saturn is in third house. They don't give much importance. Saturn in fourth house. So what is fourth house? Fourth house is mother. Fourth house is pleasures. Fourth house is peace of mind. Saturn, fourth house is emotional baggage and stored karma and vehicles and real estate, plots, lands, a own house is seen from fourth house. So when Saturn is in fourth house in Kendra, he becomes Kantaka. So basically he becomes an obstacle. He blocks some energies, that are actually manifested by fourth house, given by fourth house. So the relationship with the mother is not good. That is one thing. And another thing is the person actually, even though he is equipped with many things, many promising things, he won't feel safe and happy at home. He always feels insecure. And his primary education before 10th standard, so that education won't go well. And fifth house, when Saturn is a fifth house, that makes a person a good gambler. They are very good at speculation, but their children, treat the person as a stepfather. And also the Saturn in fifth house, it actually blocks the intelligence, wisdom. So the person becomes very lazy and dull. They have to do a lot of extra effort to succeed in exams or in a competitive workplace. And Saturn in fifth house, basically that basically keep children in a very structured and disciplined manner. And fifth house also represents what I say, higher education. So their higher education is either delayed or they won't be able to complete. And also fifth house stands for pregnancy. So they have having children. They need to follow remedial measures. Next, Saturn in sixth house. So Saturn in sixth house, actually he does well, unless he is Lagnadipati, unless he is ascendant lord. So it implies if a person has Saturn in sixth house, so he's a very good fighter, and he maintains very good health, and his maternal uncle actually, he's very conservative. and he's very capable of fighting against any sickness or illness. And also the person is very well positioned to fight against enemies and succeed. Saturn in sixth house. Now Saturn in seventh house. Saturn in seventh house definitely causes delay in marriage. And also the relationship, he creates some turbulence in the relationship, because seventh house is the relationships that a person has. It could be spouse or business partners. That is your public face, public exposure, and that is impacted when Saturn is in seventh house. And this, the person who has Saturn in seventh house, they are likely marry a widow or a separated person, or get into a relationship with such a person, or the age of their partner spouse is much more higher than the individual. Saturn in seventh house, he attains Digbala, so that make a person very hardworking,